Good morning, and welcome to the 35th Annual Katharine Church Award Ceremony. This award was established in 1992 with the goal of recognizing and honoring the achievements of Kaiser High School young women. Mrs. Church was a gifted musician, teacher, and community leader. She lived her life with integrity and dedication. And I think what she would tell all of you young people, and maybe not so young people, was that you each were born with gifts and talents. Now, she did not sit at the piano one day and start playing. She practiced her entire life on the organ and piano, which she loved so much. So I think she would say, find what you're passionate about, find what you're good at, and persevere in pursuing your goals. At this time, I would like to recognize several groups of people, and if you would just hold your applause until we're finished. First of all, I would like to thank my fellow Rotarians, and especially the late Dr. Joe Grotto and David Fritsch, under whose presidency this award was started. With us today is Superintendent of Schools, Troy Ravenscroft. We have delegates Gary Howe and Rick Hillenbrand, County Commissioners Jason Whitlock and Charles Staggs. Another special group of people will be introduced later, but I'm happy that so many of the former nominees were able to be with us today. So again, welcome from Kaiser Rotary and Kaiser High School, where we will honor dedication, perseverance, and integrity when we hear about the wonderful young ladies that have been nominated for this award. So thank you.
If you all could please join me and stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
Good morning and welcome. I'm Matt Altabella, principal of Kaiser High School. We're honored to have you here as we gather to celebrate excellence, character, and service through the Katharine Church Award. Today we recognize outstanding young women who reflect the values that Mrs. Church so strongly believed in: integrity, dedication, and a commitment to others. Thank you for joining us to support and celebrate these remarkable students in this significant tradition. So in order to celebrate Mrs. Church and her past and all of those that are representing her in the present, if I could, those that are with us as past nominees or winners, I'll go through your name. If you could please stand, be recognized, and then we will hold our applause to the end. From 1992, Stacy Iser. From 1999, Molly Lemon. From 2004, Sherry Likens. From 2012, Megan Anderson. 2018, Emerson Stickley and Kayla Willison. 2023, Madeline Fisher and Riley Staggs. 2024, Sydney Lannon. 2025, Abigail Del Signor. Again, welcome to Kaiser High School. We look forward to this tradition every single year, and we look forward to celebrating those young people and those young students who are a great representation of Katharine Church. Thank you.
Older people in the crowd, you're afraid. Tom Denny brought a bottle of water to the podium. Give me less than 5 minutes and I'll be off. On behalf of the Mineral County Board of Education, it is my honor to welcome you to this morning's Katharine Church Award Ceremony. Today, we gather to celebrate excellence in leadership and to recognize the impressive young women who are already making a difference in their schools and communities. Sometimes in my long life, I have felt that I was clearly in the right place. This morning is not one of those times. As we salute powerful female leadership, you are stuck with me. We are fortunate to have outstanding leadership on our Board of Education with Dr. Mary Jane Bannock, very proudly and competently as our president, Laura Currier also serving proudly and competently as our vice president. They both sincerely send their regrets for being unable to attend this prestigious event. Their leadership has effectively guided our board for several consecutive years through pandemics as well as multiple successful building projects. Our two female leaders have effectively and persistently led Terry Puffenberger, Donnie Ashby, and myself. Most of my words this morning are, in fact, not my words, but rather are actually words composed by Dr. Bannock herself. She believes in your talents. The Katharine Church Award honors the legacy of a woman who led with courage, compassion, and conviction. Katharine Church believed in the power of education and the importance of nurturing future leaders, especially young women, with the drive to lead and serve. As we recognize our honorees today, we are reminded of something increasingly backed by research. When women lead, outcomes improve. Studies have shown that companies with women in leadership positions often perform better financially, foster stronger collaboration, and experience higher levels of innovation. From global corporations to small businesses, women-led organizations are not only thriving, they are leading the way. These results are no coincidence. They reflect the unique strengths that women bring to leadership: empathy, communication, strategic thinking, and a deep commitment to lifting others as they themselves rise. Dedication and compassion truly matter. This is why it is so important that we continue to encourage and celebrate young women who are stepping into leadership roles. You are the future. You give us legitimate hope in a sometimes very polarized world. You and your peers possess the power to inspire real and lasting change. You, or maybe even the generation preceding you, may be the ones to finally break that highest of female glass ceilings, the presidency of the United States. To our students being honored today, we are incredibly proud of you. You are continuing the work of leaders like Katharine Church, and you are showing us all what it means to lead with heart and purpose. Thank you to everyone who joins us today in celebrating these powerful moments. Appreciate these moments, dwell on these moments, gain strength from them into your futures. Celebrate each other and all of those who brought you here. On behalf of the Mineral County Board of Education, and especially its strong female leaders. Congratulations and welcome once again. Finally, just another note. Your featured speaker today grew up in my house. You might say, did he have an impact on her life? Probably not. Did his wife, the child care provider? Absolutely, definitely, and profoundly. Thank you.
Honor
Integrity
and dedication
are virtues that we cultivate and commemorate at Kaiser High School. These qualities are rooted in our families,
our schools,
our places of faith.
and our rich heritage. Honor
Integrity
and dedication.
grow in both times of war and in times of peace.
The heroics and sacrifices of war are in service of the safety and freedom of our home, Kaiser, West Virginia.
This sacrifice means nothing if the peace that is purchased by the heroes like Ed Kelly is not used to make a community that honors one another, works and loves one another with integrity, and dedicates its life to service and excellence as Katharine Church did.
Martin Luther King Jr. said that those who love peace must learn to organize as effectively as those who love war. Peace is not just the absence of war, but the deeper sense of harmony, justice, and fulfillment.
The honor, integrity, and dedication needed to plant and grow such a place of peace are not a byproduct of privilege or a guarantee of having ancestors that had such virtues.
Often, the tears of adversity water the roots of new growth.
It takes intention, compassion, grit, and love for humankind.
In our history, our great hero of peace is Katharine Church.
Katharine Church lived a life of honor, integrity, and dedication.
Katharine Church had a formidable education. She graduated from both West Virginia University and the Chicago Music College and completed training at both Columbia University and Christensen Choral School.
She spent her career as a music teacher, teaching at the elementary, secondary, and college levels. She taught both in her home of Appalachia and Fairmont, here at Kaiser High School, at Potomac State, and away from West Virginia in Muskogee, Oklahoma, at the Bacone Junior College for Native Americans.
In 1939, she accepted a faculty position at Potomac State College and moved to Kaiser, West Virginia. Her dedication and hard work were evident both in and outside of the classroom. She served as an accompanist for the Cumberland Choral Society, the Community Concert Choir Association, and the All-State High School choruses. At Potomac State College, she met and then later married the president of Potomac State College, Ernest Church. Together, they were gracious hosts, diligent educators, and investors in the community. Ernest Church was an active member of the Kaiser Rotary Club, and Katharine Church endeared herself to Rotarians by playing the piano for weekly meetings when they still sang. Although she could not become a Rotarian until Rotary allowed women membership in the late 1980s.
Nevertheless, Katharine Church believed in and supported the ideals of Rotary and did so even though she could not be a member.
Her dedication to community service guided her step through her life. She was an active member in the Kaiser Women's Club, Delta Kappa Gamma Society for Women in Education, the Ladies Oriental Shrine of North America. Whenever Katharine Church and a piano or organ were in the same room, chances were she was making music. She had a devilish sense of humor and was a lifelong learner and inquisitive traveler.
Katharine juggled a number of roles with grace and determination. In these pursuits, she worked tirelessly to educate and empower others and bring beauty and truth into the world.
In 1997, she was honored with the Distinguished Service Award from Potomac State College. Other honors included the West Virginia Women's Club Outstanding West Virginia Woman Award, Kaiser Kiwanis Club Citizen of the Year, and the Potomac Valley chapter of the West Virginia University Alumni and Friends Centenary Award.
When the Katharine Church Award was initiated by the Kaiser Rotary Club in 1992, she maintained an active role in the awards program, attending the annual banquet in person for approximately 10 years until her health would no longer permit it. She died in 2002 at the age of 100, but her legacy of honor, integrity, and dedication lives on.
Thus, today we are here not just to recognize outstanding heroes of peace among our women, but to cultivate these values in our generations to come.
As Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg said, for both men and women, the first step in getting power is to become visible to others, and then to put on an impressive show. As women achieve power, the barriers will fall. As society sees what women can do, as women see what women can do, there will be more women out there doing things, and we'll all be better off for it.
In Kaiser, we honor both the women and men who served in times of war, and we honor both the women and men who served in times of peace. The legacy that Katharine Church left elevated the next generation, and today what we honor and instill in the women of Kaiser will change our present and our future.
Eleanor Roosevelt stated that women, whether subtly or vociferously, have always been a tremendous power in the destiny of the world.
As we honor these remarkable women before you, Celia Cole, Carly Staggs, and Carrie Whitman, we do not just hand them individual accolades.
We water the tree of Katharine Church's honor, integrity, and dedication, so that it will continue to grow for generations to come. This cultivation of peace must be carried on by each generation, or the very vitality of our community will wither.
This tree shelters us from hostile changes, provides a place of rest, and feeds us with the sweetest fruit, peace.
As we turn our attention to this morning's nominees, we celebrate the young women who embody the spirit of Katharine Church.
These recipients have demonstrated exceptional achievements in both academics and athletics, showing that it is possible to excel in multiple areas while maintaining the highest standards of integrity and dedication.
Much like Mrs. Church, these young women have not only achieved personal success, but they have also positively impacted those around them through their leadership and commitment to excellence.
We are proud to recognize them this morning and to see the values of Katharine Church continue to live on in them.
It is with great pleasure that we present the 2026 Katharine Church Award nominees, Celia Cole, Carly Staggs, and Carrie Whitman.
Celia Ann Cole resides in Kaiser with her parents, John and Jenny Cole, and sister, Evelyn. Celia is the 2026 valedictorian, maintaining a 4.44 grade point average. She is the 2023 Microsoft Office National Champion and World Bronze Medalist, Goldsworthy Scholar, and member of the National Honor, English, Science, and Math Societies. Additionally, Celia attended Rhododendron Girls State, serving as vice chair for the Nationalist Party and a member of the House of Delegates. Celia is a member of the Assumption Parish, where she serves as lector and altar server. Celia is a member of the KHS Marching and Concert Band, serving as brass captain, and member of the Kaiser High School Jazz Band and Potomac State College Community Band. Celia is a devoted community service member, serving as the current vice president of Key Club, member of the Student Athlete Leadership Team, Fellowship of Christian Students, Junior CASA, Club X, Chick-fil-A Leader Academy, Student Council, and Aubrey Stewart Jr. Ambassador. She is also the 2026 Cumberland Valley Optimist Award recipient. Athletically, she participated in volleyball, basketball, cross country, and track and field. She qualified for the 2025 state cross country meet. In track and field, Celia was PVC pole vault champion and has qualified for the state track and field meet for 3 years, earning all-state third place in pole vault. After graduation, Celia will attend WVU School of Medicine, Immunology, and Medical Microbiology program to pursue a career as a biomedical PhD research scientist.
Carly Staggs is the daughter of Robert and Lynn Staggs. She's the co-salutatorian of the class of 2026 and has maintained a 4.34 GPA. She's a Goldsworthy and Promise Scholar. Carly is an active member of the National, Technical, Math, English, and Science Honor Societies. She was selected to attend Rhododendron Girls State, where she was selected to serve as a member of the House. During her time at KHS, she participated in the Key Club, serving as secretary her junior year and class director her senior year, the Student Athlete Leadership Team, Student Council, Chick-fil-A Leader Academy, as well as a member of HOSA. In December of 2025, she became a certified clinical medical assistant. Carly was a 2024 KHS Athletic Queen, raising over $20,000 for Kaiser High School athletics. While at Kaiser High, Carly has also participated in a variety of athletics. She's been a 4-year member of the soccer team, serving as co-captain her senior year and receiving PVC and all-area honors for multiple years. She's also been a 4-year member of the basketball team, serving as co-captain her senior year, and a 4-year member of the tennis teams, earning singles, doubles, and team PVC championships each year. Additionally, Carly is a 4-H All-Star and charting member, where she has served as junior camp counselor for the last 4 years, and a health ambassador, where she has volunteered her time educating local youth on the importance of healthy living. In 2024, she was the first Mineral County member to receive the West Virginia 4-H Youth in Action Healthy Living Pillar Award, where she partnered with the Communities in Schools program and additional local agencies to promote positive mental health among the students of Kaiser High School. She has also volunteered locally with the Energy Express and the Salvation Army. Carly is a member of St. Peter's Catholic Church in Westernport, Maryland. Carly plans to attend Potomac State College and then West Virginia University to obtain her BSN and then become a certified registered nurse anesthetist.
Carrie Whitman is the daughter of Harry and Kelly Whitman and has 2 older brothers, Logan Whitman and Ryan Hickey. She is a Promise Scholar, a Goldsworthy Scholar, and has a cumulative grade point average of 4.18. She is a member of National Honor Society, where she holds the office of Treasurer, as well as National English Honor Society. Carrie has served as historian for the class of 2026 since her freshman year. She has attended West Virginia Rhododendron Girls State and was recently crowned the 82nd Miss Golden Tornado. As a candidate for Athletic Queen, she successfully raised over $25,000 for KHS athletics. Other school activities include Student Council, Key Club, Chick-fil-A Leader Academy, theater, and yearbook. In athletics, Carrie is a 4-year member of the varsity track team and is an 8-time All-State medalist. She is also a 4-year member of the varsity cheer team and was named to the All-PVC team. She is a lifelong member of Assumption Catholic Church, where she serves as a lector, greeter, and as a youth representative on the Parish Pastoral Council. Carrie will attend Potomac State College, majoring in criminology, as she pursues a career as a criminal psychologist, potentially followed by law school.
Please join us in applauding our nominees, Celia Cole, Carly Staggs, and Carrie Whitman.
At this time, KHS student Connor Graves will play an original piece that he composed himself entitled Clair de Lune Refracte. Please join us in welcoming him to the stage.
Good morning. In addition to being a brilliant colleague, Dr. Megan Anderson is also my niece. So I've had the privilege of watching her succeed for a very long time. And I do have to admit that from the time she was a toddler, she has been the mature one in every situation we've encountered together. What makes her story even more special is that not long ago, she was sitting where Carrie, Carly, and Celia are today. In 2012, Dr. Anderson was the recipient of the Katharine Church Award. And even then, her accomplishments were extraordinary. During her ceremony, we heard that she was a valedictorian, class president, 3-sport athlete, captain of the cheerleading, basketball, and softball teams, and she was highly involved in many school and church activities. I still remember the incredible game that she pitched that sent Kaiser's softball team to the state tournament for the first time in school history. She was a multiple-time All-State player and became the first player in Kaiser High School softball history to earn first-team All-State honors. I am super excited that the softball team has continued those winning ways. Megan is a self-described nerd who loves Pi Day, math and science, and was sent to the front of the bus by her co-cheerleaders for trying to discuss homeostasis as to why they should not keep their jackets on the bus. After high school, Megan continued her education and softball athletic career at Potomac State College, where she majored in biology and earned awards as the top biology student and the top chemistry student. Since this is a Rotary-sponsored event, I would also like to mention that Megan, along with Chris Hess, founded the Rotaract Club at Potomac State College. Rotaract is the college branch of Rotary, demonstrating her commitment to leadership and service early on. She then went to West Virginia University, where she earned her bachelor's degree in biology, summa cum laude. She graduated a semester early and spent the semester before medical school working at Health Matters Urgent Care and serving as the assistant softball coach at Kaiser High School. She then traded the gold and blue of the Mountaineers for the green and white of the Thundering Herd. Megan attended Marshall University School of Medicine, where she received multiple scholarships, participated in a medical mission trip to Honduras, and was recognized as the outstanding OBGYN student. She completed her residency in obstetrics and gynecology at Marshall, where she received several additional honors and awards. As you can see, Megan has dedicated much of the last 14 years since graduating from KHS to the pursuit of medical excellence. Becoming a physician requires 12 years of intense education after high school, which requires tremendous sacrifice, perseverance, and commitment. She has exemplified all of these qualities every step of the way. We are especially excited that after all of her accomplishments and training, she chose to return home. She is now serving our community as an attending physician in obstetrics and gynecology at UPMC Western Maryland. In her spare time, which is very limited, Megan enjoys golfing, working out, and spending time with her adorable shelter dog, Hallie Greer, who was named after the main boulevard on her beloved Marshall campus. It is with great pride and great honor that I introduce Dr. Megan Anderson.
Good morning. Thank you for that grand introduction, and thank you to the Kaiser Rotary Club, Kaiser High School, the coaches, teachers, families, and especially Carrie, Carly, and Celia, who are being recognized this morning. It is truly an honor to be here. I would also like to take a moment to recognize some of the distinguished guests with us this morning. Kaiser High School Principal, Mr. Altabello, Assistant Principals, Mrs. Droppelman and Mrs. Dupuis, Superintendent Ravenscroft, Assistant Superintendent Wilson, and Mineral County Board members. Thank you for all of your leadership, your support, and for being here to celebrate these outstanding student athletes. Some of you already know me, which makes this even more meaningful. And if you did not know me before, you certainly do now after that introduction from one of my biggest fans. I grew up right here in Kaiser. I sat in these seats, walked through these halls, and played on the same courts and fields. I was involved in cheer, basketball, and softball, and I had the honor of being one of the valedictorians of my class. For as long as I can remember, I knew I wanted to be a physician. That part never really changed. But what changed was the path. I did not necessarily picture myself as an OBGYN, but life has a way of shaping your direction in ways that you do not predict. Today, I practice in Cumberland at UPMC Western Maryland, and it is a privilege to come back and serve the same community that helped shape me. I also want to point out, I am still early in my career. I finished residency just a few years ago, and even after all of that time spent learning, I am reminded every single day of how much I still don't know. I lean on my mentors, colleagues, and the people around me constantly. Medicine, and honestly life, is something you do not figure out alone. It is something you grow into with the help of others. I want to talk about something simple but incredibly important: time. Whether you realize it or not, you are in one of the most defining stretches of your life. The truth is, time is going to move forward no matter what. Whether you feel motivated or unmotivated, focused or distracted, confident or unsure, time does not wait. It does not pause until you have everything figured out. It just simply keeps going. One day, not as far as it feels right now, you will look back and these years will not feel long. They will feel like a blur of choices, habits, relationships, and moments. A big part of what shaped who I am and helped me get where I am today was sports. Not the wins or the stats, but the lessons that quietly stay with you long after the games are over. These days, I've traded in my cleats and mitts for scrubs and a scalpel. I no longer stand on a pitcher's mound, but in a delivery room or in an operating room. One world is measured in runs and scoreboards, the other in moments that can change a life forever. They may seem far apart, but the lessons that prepare you for both are exactly the same. To begin with, sports taught me how to take feedback, even when it's not what I wanted to hear, and use that feedback to improve. Being coachable without taking it personally became one of the most valuable skills I carried into my medical training. I'd like to share a story today that involves a great high school coach. I still remember a basketball game against Frankfurt. I made a defensive mistake that led to an uncontested layup. If you know Coach Blow, you can imagine how that went. As I tried to explain myself, he made it vividly clear that while I was guarding the back door, I had left the front door wide open. Years later, in the operating room during residency, I was working with a gynecologic oncologist, Dr. Boosgabe, when I had a moment that felt familiar. I made a mistake while performing a surgical skill, and Dr. Boosgabe had a very similar reaction. But because of what I learned on the basketball court, I was able to accept the criticism, adjust, and grow from it. It's funny how a lesson learned in a packed high school gym carried over into a moment nearly a decade later in such a significant learning environment as an operating room. Sports also taught me the importance of showing up, especially when I did not feel like it. There were plenty of days when I was tired, stressed, or just did not want to go to practice. But those are the days that matter the most. Success is not built when things are easy. It is built when you show up anyway. Participating in athletics helped me develop discipline, not the kind that someone forces on you, but the kind that you choose. Given the success of these three ladies, discipline is something they have learned as well. Carrie, through cheerleading and gymnastics, you've developed a level of discipline that is truly unique. Gymnastics demands precision, focus, and the ability to perform under pressure, often in moments where there is no room for error. It's late nights, often after track practice, repetition after repetition, and pushing yourself to get back up after every fall. That kind of discipline, the ability to stay composed, to have faith in your preparation, and to keep going, is something that will serve you in every area of your life. Carly, through soccer, you've learned a different type of discipline, one built on endurance, teamwork, and consistency. Soccer teaches you to keep moving, to stay engaged, and to give your best effort from start to finish. It's about showing up for your team, communicating, and doing your job even when you're tired. That steady, reliable discipline is what leads to long-term success. And Celia, through pole vaulting, you've developed a discipline that few people truly understand. It's not just physical, it's mental. Every attempt requires you to commit fully and to push past hesitation in a matter of seconds. There's no halfway in pole vaulting. You either go all in or you don't clear the bar. The ability to prepare, focus, and trust yourself under pressure is incredibly powerful, and it will carry you far beyond the track. Each of your sports may look different, but the discipline you've built is the same at its core. It's the quiet, consistent work that happens behind the scenes, and that is exactly what helps set you three apart. There are no shortcuts to becoming great, whether you are an athlete, a student, or a physician. Success is built in the quiet moments, the unseen hours, the times when quitting would be easier. Another important skill sports revealed is accountability, being part of something bigger than yourself. On a team, you do not get to hide. If you do not do your job, somebody else has to pay for that. That lesson stays with me every day, because now it's not just a game. It's a patient, a family, someone depending on the preparation and follow through. And maybe most importantly, sports taught me how to fail. You will lose, you will make mistakes, and you will have days where nothing goes right. What matters is how you respond. In life, there are moments where, despite your best effort, things do not go as planned. In those moments, it is not your talents that define you, it is your resilience, your ability to reset, refocus, and keep going. When I was sitting where you are, I was driven and focused, but I did not have a perfect roadmap. I needed opportunities, and I had them. Some looked like success, others looked like hard work, failure, and stepping outside of my comfort zone. And that's the thing. Opportunities don't always look like opportunities. You might think that a small town like Kaiser limits you. It doesn't. The opportunities are here at Kaiser High School, in your classrooms, on your teams, through your teachers, coaches, and through this community. The difference is whether you choose to take advantage of them. Speaking of opportunity, it's important to recognize the woman this award honors. Katharine Church used her gifts, not for recognition, but for service. At a time when women had far fewer opportunities than you do today, she made a meaningful impact on her community. Her legacy reminds us that success is not about what you achieve, it's about what you give back. To honor Katharine Church, the Kaiser Rotary created the opportunity for 3 outstanding young women here at Kaiser High School to be recognized in a way which parallels the Jonah Edward Kelly Award. The Church Award represents excellence in academics, athletics, leadership, character, and service. It is one of the highest honors I have received. Carrie, Carly, and Celia, congratulations. You have already demonstrated what this award stands for. But this is not your peak. This is your starting point. And to all of the young women in this room, you have more opportunities today than generations before you. Women like Katharine Church helped make that possible. Now it is your turn to carry that forward. Remember this, the next 10 years are going to pass, no matter what. The question is, what are you going to do with them? Are you going to stay comfortable? Or are you going to push yourself, take opportunities, and build something that you're proud of? To quote motivational speaker Michael Altshuler, the bad news is time flies. The good news, you're the pilot. Take control, be intentional, and make the next 10 years count. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Josh Morgart. I'm with Kaiser Rotary Club. I'm the co-president this year with Shelly Friend. First off, I would like to thank Kaiser High School staff, including Mr. Altabello, Miss Denny, I knew I was going to forget name, McCully, Stott, and Miss Steven. I got this for, especially those four, and the staff. Rest of the staff, the receptionist is helping us keep track of the money and everything for this whole thing, and the students that have helped with the stage today. So can we give them a big round of applause, please? Thank you, guys. All right, now for the fun stuff. So I'm going to learn with you today who's the winner is, because I didn't want to know, so I didn't tell my wife. So please join me in congratulating this year's winner of the Katharine Church Award, Miss Celia Cole. You're up.
Good morning. Distinguished guests, Rotary Club members, past nominees and winners, ceremony volunteers and readers, Mineral County Board members and staff, Superintendent Troy Ravenscroft, Delegate Hillenbrand, Dr. Megan Anderson, Mr. Wilson, Miss Jess, and the KHS Band, KHS administrators, faculty and students, and pianist Connor Graves. Your involvement in this award and ceremony contributes to the growth and character development of our youth. With my deepest gratitude, thank you. You are the Good Samaritans, the light in this dark world. A special honor goes out to my nominees. Carly and Carrie, I never thought this day would come, and yesterday felt like middle school. I'm honored to be on stage with you. Students, staff, distinguished guests, members of the Rotary, family, friends, know that you are the light. You are the light meant to illuminate others. Do not mistake your success for significance. We live in a world that celebrates the visible, the accomplished, the wise. But Katharine Church calls us to celebrate the perpetual light, the talents we are given, and the legacy we leave behind. Katharine Church constituted change in our community. This award is more than just a legacy to remember. It is the realization that our talents, our gifts given by God, are not our own, but borrowed light meant to illuminate others. When we shed our light on those around us, we remember all who came before and those yet to come. We are but a speck in this great universe, but even the smallest flame can start a forest fire. Katharine Church's impact, selflessness, and courage to put the lives of others before her own are the reasons we are here today. And today, my gratitude goes out to a few special people who have been the light in my life. Mrs. McCauley, you challenged me academically and showed me how to shed my light on others. You have seen my weaknesses and helped me develop them into strengths. Since kindergarten, I've been blessed with many amazing teachers, but looking back, you stood out the most. You taught me that my questions were not a lack of faith, but a deeper understanding of our world. Coach Ethan Whitlock and family, your continued dedication to the sport I love and empowerment on and off the battlefield enabled me to become a better pole vaulter and person overall. You showed me the importance of believing in myself and how crucial self-esteem is. Your unconditional support has taught me that I need not be the best at what I do, just the best version of myself. My family and friends, you continue to show me the importance of my faith and how to see the light in others. Mama, Dad, and Evelyn, you have seen me at the lowest and highest. You express the importance of taking the high road, trying to do what is right, and keep going when times are bad. You challenged me morally and made me who I am today. Mr. Wilson and the band, for giving me a place in the school I can call home. You taught me the importance of my light by providing an environment where I can truly be myself and develop meaningful friendships. You showed me the importance of leading with inspiration and kindness to achieve a common goal of success. You gave me the opportunity to develop my confidence, instilled in me a feeling of place and belonging, and inspired me to share my love of music with the community. Without you guys and music, I would have never met my best friends and a newfound family. And to my community, thank you. You shaped me into the person I am today. Whether it was a hug at church or coaching on the track, you are the reason I'm standing here before you today. I cannot list everyone who has impacted my life, or this ceremony will last until next year. So if you know who I am beyond this speech, with my deepest heartfelt gratitude, thank you. I cannot forget the most important person of all, God. He and Jesus continue to shape me into the person I am today and guide me to better the lives of those around us. He is the light. Today, I challenge you, do not just find a career, but a calling, a purpose. Your purpose may be elusive right now, but if you find a quiet place to listen to God, He will call you. He will show you the way. If you find a way to shine a light upon others and let them shine as bright as the sun. Do not build a resume, but a kingdom of kindness and compassion. Martin Luther King Jr. said, "Darkness cannot drive out darkness, only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate, only love can do that." We need to understand how love overpowers hate. In this world of darkness, we are the light that shines for others. We are the light that guides others, warms others, and strengthens others. Be the light in the world. Overpower hate and love all you meet. May God bless all of you and your families. Thank you.
Please join me in welcoming nominee Carly Staggs for her speech. Thank you.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am honored to be standing before you today as a nominee for the prestigious Katharine Church Award. My fellow nominees, Celia and Carrie, are incredible young women, and I am humbled to be nominated alongside them. I would like to begin by thanking the Kaiser Rotary Club, Mineral County Schools Superintendent Troy Ravenscroft, KHS Principal Matthew Ottobello, and Assistant Principals Mrs. Droppelman and Mrs. Dupuy, Mineral County Board of Education, Dr. Megan Anderson, previous Katharine Church nominees and recipients, Kaiser High School faculty and students, and all other distinguished guests in attendance, including Delegate Rick Hillenbrand. Lastly, I would like to acknowledge 4 exceptional KHS staff members, Mrs. McCauley, Mrs. Umstadt, Mrs. Stephen, and Ms. Denny, for their commitment and dedication to make this program possible. Katharine Church was a kind and dedicated woman who lived a life of honor, integrity, and dedication. She was known for educating and empowering others, which shows her true strength and courage, not just in what she accomplished, but how she lifted those around her. Through her involvement in many different clubs within her school and community, she consistently chose to serve others, not for recognition, but because it is the right thing to do. This quiet selflessness is what made her such a meaningful leader. It is these values that I strive to possess and will continue to build on to serve something bigger than myself. Mrs. Church's life reminds me that leadership is not about being the loudest person in the room, but about being someone that others can rely on, someone who leads with compassion and purpose. Service and leadership are the foundational blocks of a strong, successful, and resilient community, and without them, progress is not possible. Mrs. Church's legacy reminds us that leadership and service are not about recognition, but about helping others and doing what is right, even when no one is watching. Her example challenges us to look past ourselves and consider ways we can make a difference in the lives of others. When one acts in a selfless manner, their impact is not just a single moment. It continues to grow and reach people you would never imagine. Their impact is truly endless. I would not be standing on this stage today without the influence of so many important people in my life. To my teachers, thank you for your guidance and wisdom, which have shaped me into the student I am today. Mrs. McCauley and Ms. Umstadt, I would not have been able to successfully write this speech without either one of you, and I am grateful for the encouragement and support you have given me along the way. There have also been so many coaches throughout the years who have helped guide me into the athlete I am today. I would especially like to thank Coach Blow for allowing me to be a part of a team that would become my family. The countless hours of work you put into making your team successful do not go unnoticed, and the values of leadership and perseverance you have instilled in me are ones I will carry with me for the rest of my life. Mom, thank you for the constant love and being my biggest supporter. Thank you for never missing a sporting event or academic achievement, even when life gets busy. You have been there for me at my worst and my best, believing in me when I didn't believe in myself. This means more than I could ever put into words. Dad, thank you for being such a selfless person and so hardworking. You truly have a heart of gold, and I aspire to be more like you every day. Nanny and Pappy, thank you for all the love and support you have shown me throughout the years. I wouldn't want anyone else to keep my stats for every game or match. Grammy and Pappy, I am so incredibly grateful for you. Your constant love and support means the world to me. Riley, thank you for being my best friend and my biggest role model. You have always been someone I look up to, and I couldn't imagine growing up without you. No matter the distance, I know I can always count on you, and that means everything to me. Nene, Darren, and Bryn, thank you for the never-ending support and always being in my corner. The memories we have made together are the ones I will carry with me for the rest of my life. To all my other family members and friends, especially Julie and Jason, Brandy and Bubba, the Ottabellos, and the Whitmans, thank you for your constant support, encouragement, and for always believing in me. Each of you have played a role in shaping who I am today, and I truly would not be the person I am without each and every one of you. As Winston Churchill once said, we make a living by what we get, but we make a life by what we give. I challenge each of you to think about how you can give, whether it is your time, your kindness, or your effort, and use it to make a difference in someone else's life. Thank you, and God bless you all.
Please join me in welcoming Miss Carrie Whitman. I'll just leave that down there for you. Congrats.
Good morning. First and foremost, I give thanks to God for blessing me in so many ways, including this incredible moment today. I thank all of you for being here to celebrate this wonderful tradition at our school, and most importantly, to honor the legacy of Katharine Church. To Superintendent Ravenscroft, Mr. Altabello, Mrs. Droppelman, Mrs. Dupuis, and all those who work so hard to ensure that the program is perfect, thank you. Thank you also to the Rotary Club for its continued sponsorship, setting a powerful example of community support and empowering young women. I want to congratulate Carly and Celia. I am so proud to share the nomination for this prestigious award with both of you, and I know all three of us are truly honored to be included among the incredible women who make up the circle of Katharine Church nominees, many of whom are with us this morning. What makes today even more special for me is having Dr. Anderson as our keynote speaker. Megan and her family have always been a part of my life, and it means so much to have her here today. Katharine Church passed away in 2002, 6 years before I was born. However, I have spent what seems like my entire life aspiring to be considered for this award before I even knew who or what it stood for. I remember telling my mom when I was younger that the church part of the Katharine Church Award meant that you attended church on Sundays. She corrected me. I think maybe we focus too much on Katharine Church the award rather than Katharine Church the person. We think about what we need to do rather than who we need to be. Katharine Church dedicated her life to her students and to her community. She earned a college degree at a time when fewer than 5% of women in the United States pursued any form of higher education. Although she was educated at elite schools, she chose to return to the hills of West Virginia to teach and serve others. We do not have to be educators or accomplished musicians to learn from Katharine Church's selfless service to others. Whether we are young or old, we have opportunities each day to make a difference. Sometimes, kindness can be as simple as offering a smile or holding the door open. I am grateful for the kindness and encouragement that has been shown to me throughout my life. All of my teachers and coaches played an important role in shaping who I am today. Please know how much you are appreciated. Mr. Whiteman, I walked into your class as a freshman, nervous and unsure of what theater would be like. From the very beginning, you encouraged me and helped me grow confident speaking in front of others. The experience I gained in your class helped prepare me to stand on this stage today. Mrs. Stan, you are the teacher I know I can go to about anything. Whenever something good happens in my life, you are the first to congratulate me. And when something not so good happens, you are the first to comfort me. Thank you for all of the support and kindness you have always shown me. I want to take a moment to thank the amazing people who are here today to support me, along with those who couldn't be here but are watching. I wish I had enough time to recognize each of you individually, but please know how much I appreciate your love and encouragement. Aunt Diana, you are always there, always cheering me on. Thank you for never missing any of my events, for your knack of surprising me with the kindest gifts, and for loving me like another daughter. Emmy, thank you for always taking time to offer advice, lend an outfit, and be a calming voice. You have been an amazing role model, and I wanted to be like you for as long as I can remember, including being a Katharine Church nominee. I'm excited that we will officially become sisters in just a few weeks. Ryan, You are more than just my brother. You have been my best friend since the day I was born. You are my go-to person, whether it be for advice on track, school, shoes, relationships, music, or mom being unreasonable. I know that 12-year-old you didn't think getting a baby sister was such a great idea, but I hope I've changed your mind in the last 17 years. I can't imagine having grown up without you. Dad, thank you for always pushing me to be my best and being an example of helping others in need. Even though I may not always show it, please know that your advice, support, and belief in me means so much. I know that I would not be standing here today if it were not for the love, support, and guidance from my mom. It would be impossible to recount everything you have done for me, so I'll sum it up in one phrase: more than I could ever repay. I admire your dedication to your faith, family, and friends, and I hope to carry those same values with me as I continue to grow. Today is my mom's birthday. This moment is as much hers as it is mine, and I can't think of a better day or a better way to celebrate it. In closing, may we all strive to live as Katharine Church did. Being remarkable does not require extraordinary intelligence, impressive accomplishments, or a great deal of money. Sometimes, the most meaningful thing we can offer the world is simply kindness. So above all else, choose kindness, and never doubt the difference it can make. Thank you, and may God bless our school, our community, and all of you.
As well as the title that they all received for the nominee. Congratulations again, girls. Each girl receives a scholarship from Rotary Club of Kaiser in the amount of $3,000. So at this time, I'm going to present that information for them for the scholarship. Congratulations again.
As we come to the end of our ceremony, let us look ahead while holding close the true meaning and example that Katharine Church left for us. Her legacy reflects purpose, personal responsibility, and a willingness to serve others. To our three nominees, we are grateful for the opportunity to celebrate you and your accomplishments, which so closely align with the values of Katharine Church. Thank you for your positive impact you have made on Kaiser High School and our community. Thank you to everyone in attendance for helping us recognize three of our very best. We extend our appreciation to Mrs. McCauley, Mrs. Umstadt, Mrs. Stephen, Mrs. Denny, for your dedication to this prestigious award, your thoughtful planning of the ceremony, and the time invested in today's festivities. A special thank you as well to the members of the Kaiser Rotary Club, especially Mrs. Dinah Courier, for all of their generosity, diligence, and hard work in bringing this ceremony to life in honor of Katharine Church. We hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and thank you for being a part of this meaningful occasion. Thank you. God bless you. We appreciate all that you do for our students and our school community. Thank you.